what is happening in the world of sports and beyond right now? The news cycle is absolutely exploding, and you need to know what's going down. This is the Roger Report, and we're diving headfirst into the stories that are setting the agenda and making waves across the globe. From incredible athletic showdowns to groundbreaking personal journeys, we've got the inside track on everything you need to stay informed and ahead of the curve. Get ready for some unmissable updates because the action is nonstop and the stakes have never been higher. Stick with us because you're about to get the inside scoop on the moments that matter most. Let's get into it. First up, a captivating clash on the tennis court is capturing attention as two fierce rivals prepare to face off once again. This is more than just a match. It's a story steeped in history, sportsmanship, and a powerful personal journey, promising an emotional spectacle for fans. We'll break down the history and the stakes of this highly anticipated encounter. Next, we're delving into the personal narrative of a sports icon who is redefining what it means to balance elite athleticism with the profound experience of motherhood. This is a story about resilience, vulnerability, and the courageous steps taken to navigate immense life changes while striving for peak performance. Prepare for an inspiring look at overcoming challenges and embracing a new chapter. Then, get ready for a comprehensive look at a major tournament schedule, focusing on a marquee matchup that has the tennis world buzzing. We're talking about the who, what, when, and where of the biggest games, ensuring you don't miss a single moment of the action, especially this headline-grabbing duel. Finally, we're previewing an epic showdown that's set to dominate the headlines, detailing the exact timing and broadcasting information for a must-see event. This is the matchup everyone is talking about, and we've got all the details you need to tune in. Don't miss out, hit that subscribe button, ring that notification bell, and join the conversation. A rivalry renewed, a touching tribute. Get ready for a compelling narrative unfolding on the tennis court as two formidable athletes, Naomi Osaka and Coco Gauff, are set to reignite their storied rivalry at the US Open. This upcoming match isn't just about advancing in the tournament. It's a moment rich with history, demonstrating profound sportsmanship and personal growth. The stakes are high as they vie for a coveted spot in the quarterfinals, making this encounter a must-watch for tennis enthusiasts and fans of compelling human stories alike. Their past encounters in Flushing Meadows are etched in memory, none more so than their 2019 meeting. In a display of grace and maturity beyond her years, a then 15-year-old Gauff was defeated by Osaka. In a gesture that resonated deeply, Osaka, the four-time major champion, invited the young Gauff to join her for the on-court post-match interview, a moment of sportsmanship that transcended the competitive arena and highlighted a burgeoning respect between the two. However, Osaka holds a particularly cherished memory of Gauff in New York. Just weeks after welcoming her first child, Shai, Osaka made a special appearance at the US Open to witness her young rival compete. In a heartwarming public acknowledgement, the Japanese star expressed her admiration for Gauff, stating she would love her own daughter to emulate the American as a role model. Osaka's words, "I'm always really proud of everything that she does. She seems like such a good person, and just everything that she's doing and speaking out about so many different topics. It's something that I would love my kid to look up after her as a role model. I cheer for her every match that she plays," underscored a deep respect and maternal pride. This return to the US Open marks a significant milestone for Osaka. It's the first time she has reached the second week of a Grand Slam since 2021, a testament to her resilience and dedication following a 16-month hiatus for pregnancy and childbirth. Her comeback has been building momentum, with a recent run to the Canadian Open final, culminating in this high-stakes showdown with Gauff. While Gauff currently leads their head-to-head record 3-2, one of those victories was by retirement. Osaka's recent return to competition saw them face off in Beijing, where Osaka retired at 1-set-all in their round of 16 clash last October. Now, their reunion in New York feels like a full-circle moment, especially considering Osaka's presence at the US Open a couple of years ago, cheering Gauff on as she eventually claimed the title. Osaka's decision to attend the US Open after giving birth was her first tournament appearance in any capacity, and her public support for Gauff was deeply touching. She reflected on the significance of facing Gauff again, noting, "Obviously we had a really special moment here that a lot of people remember. For me, also, she's like the main star of the US Open. I didn't play on Ash yet, so it's just a combination of all those things." Then, also, after I had Shy, I came to the US Open to watch her play, I think. I just feel happy, because I feel like all of my hard work is amounting to something. This upcoming match promises not only thrilling tennis action, but also a powerful narrative of mutual respect, personal evolution, and the enduring spirit of competition. Hold onto your hats, because the story of motherhood and athletic greatness is far from over. Next, we're going deep into the personal journey of a sports icon and the powerful lessons she's sharing about life after childbirth. Matrescence, a champion's new chapter. Naomi Osaka's recent documentary, Naomi Osaka, the second set, offers an intimate and powerful look into her life following the birth of her daughter, Shy. The film, a collaboration with Nike, chronicles her journey back to professional tennis, framing it not as a mere comeback but as a new adventure. Osaka's perspective is clear. A comeback implies returning to exactly what was before, whereas she seeks growth and transformation, embracing the identity of a different person and a better person. This profound shift aligns with what anthropologists term matrescence, the developmental process of becoming a mother, which inevitably reshapes one's life and career. Her transition has earned widespread admiration. Fellow professional tennis player Ons Jabeur commented in the film, "I have a lot of respect for Naomi, for having a baby and coming back so fast. She gives us future moms hope to not be afraid to come back." Initially, Osaka placed immense expectations on herself, believing childbirth had made her superhuman. However, the reality of recovery demanded patience and trust in the process, a message that resonates universally. The documentary bravely addresses Osaka's struggles with postpartum depression. She candidly writes about the emotional toll, grappling with the conflict between cherishing time with her daughter and the demands of her career. Her experience mirrors a common struggle for many women navigating postpartum life and returning to the workforce. Internalized thoughts like, "Shy deserves a better mom than you," and "Who are you to think that you can come back?" reflect not only personal self-doubt, but also the societal biases that often lead mothers to feel diminished or less committed after maternity leave. This societal pressure is amplified by workplaces that often fail to accommodate the realities of caregiving, treating it as an interruption rather than an integral part of life. The result is a cycle of self-doubt fueled by systemic biases, sleepless nights, new responsibilities, and the pressure to perform as if no significant life changes have occurred. Osaka's creative director, Carly Dugwood, highlights this, noting the disparity in how men and women are perceived after having children. In a poignant moment, Osaka wore a striking red and black Nike outfit for her first-round US Open victory, an ensemble that inadvertently echoed Serena Williams' iconic 2018 French Open catsuit. Williams, also a new mother at the time, faced scrutiny and an eventual ban for her outfit. Both Osaka and Williams, through their choice of attire, send a powerful message. Motherhood does not diminish greatness, but rather signifies strength, defiance, and maternal resilience. Williams and Osaka represent different stages of motherhood in the tennis world. Williams, an established legend, returned to the court after childbirth and complications. Osaka, still in her prime, navigated maternity leave and a highly publicized mental health break before her return. Both women, in their own ways, demonstrate the extraordinary capacity for women to redefine their ambitions and resilience. For Osaka, returning to the court serves as a powerful reminder of her purpose and identity beyond the challenges of sleepless nights and maternal guilt. Her career is not just a source of income, but a vital lifeline, a space where she can reclaim her sense of self. Osaka's story powerfully illustrates that motherhood is not a detour from ambition, but a catalyst for its redefinition. By openly sharing her postpartum struggles and competing on the world's biggest stages, she is reshaping the narrative of resilience for working mothers everywhere, proving that growth, identity, and greatness can evolve alongside motherhood. We've seen a champion's personal journey, but what does the schedule hold for the rest of the tournament? Get ready for a deep dive into the US Open's match schedule, focusing on the highly anticipated clash between two tennis titans. US Open Showdown, your ultimate viewing guide. Get ready for a packed day of thrilling tennis action at the US Open, with a specific focus on a marquee matchup that has the entire sports world buzzing. This report provides a comprehensive breakdown of the full schedule, timings, and broadcast details, ensuring you won't miss a single moment of the key events, especially the highly anticipated duel between Coco Gauff and Naomi Osaka. The US Open is a global spectacle, attracting fans from all corners of the world. For those in the US, UK, and Canada, staying updated on international breaking news and event schedules is crucial. The Roger Report is dedicated to providing this vital information, ensuring you're always in the know, whether it's about tennis, global politics, or economic trends. To stay ahead, fans are encouraged to download the Roger Report news app for daily international updates. The schedule highlights numerous exciting contests, but the spotlight is firmly on the clash between Coco Gauff and Naomi Osaka. This match is more than just a battle for a quarterfinal spot. It's a continuation of a compelling narrative that includes past rivalries, moments of sportsmanship, and personal comebacks. The event is scheduled for Arthur Ashe Stadium, the iconic main court, signifying the importance and high profile of this particular encounter. Details for the match indicate it will be the second match played on Arthur Ashe Stadium on Labor Day holiday in the United States. The day's proceedings will commence with the men's singles match between Andrei Rublev and Felix Auger-Aliassime, scheduled to begin at 4:30 p.m. UK time, 11:30 am local time. Following this, the highly anticipated Gauff vs. Osaka match is expected to take to the court between 7:00 p.m. and 8:00 p.m. UK time. However, this timing is subject to change, potentially later if the preceding men's match runs longer than expected. For those eager to follow other significant matches, the schedule includes a midnight session featuring Jannik Sinner against Alexander Bublik and Amanda Anisimova versus Beatriz Haddad Maia. Earlier in the day, starting from 4:00 p.m. UK time, viewers can catch matches on other courts, including Leandro Riti against Alex de Minaur, Ekaterina Alexandrova facing Iga Swiatek, Lorenzo Musetti against John Munar, and a women's doubles match between Ekaterina Alexandrova/Zhang Xue and Leylah Fernandez/Venus Williams. Beyond the tennis court, the Roger Report covers a diverse range of topics, including weather events like Tropical Storm Coco, political analyses such as the situation in Kazakhstan, and cultural commentary like Alexander Bublik's views on tennis inclusivity. They also report on Canadian economic news, AI's impact, federal workplace rankings, and entertainment updates, including details about the cast of Professor T and the passing of veteran actor Jerry Adler. Sports news extends to hockey, with Thomas Mueller's late penalty securing a win for the Vancouver Whitecaps. This comprehensive coverage ensures that viewers receive a well-rounded perspective on the day's events, from major sporting clashes to critical global issues. The focus remains on delivering factual reporting and in-depth analysis, making the Roger Report a trusted source for news across various domains. With the schedule laid out, let's zero in on the exact start time for that headline-making match. We're about to reveal the precise timing for the much-anticipated showdown between Coco Gauff and Naomi Osaka. Gauff vs. Osaka, the US Open Showdown details. 6 years after their memorable first encounter at the US Open, Coco Gauff and Naomi Osaka are set to clash once more, this time in a high-stakes fourth-round match. This reunion on the Arthur Ashe Stadium court is a focal point of the tournament, bringing together two former champions with compelling narratives of resilience and growth. The Roger Report is committed to providing on-the-ground coverage of critical events, from reproductive rights and climate change to the influence of big tech. Their investigative work, including financials of political PACs and documentaries like The A Word, emphasizes factual reporting and parsing information from messaging. They believe in making quality journalism accessible to everyone, supported by those who can afford it, ensuring a broad audience remains informed without paywalls. Coco Gauff has navigated a challenging path to this round, overcoming early season serve struggles to secure a dominant straight sets victory over Magdalena French in her previous match. Meanwhile, Naomi Osaka has reached the US Open's last 16 for the first time since her second title win in 2020. The former world number one appears to be regaining her formidable form, making this matchup particularly intriguing. Their history at the US Open dates back to 2019, when a then 15-year-old Gauff faced the top-seeded Osaka. Osaka emerged victorious in that encounter, but followed it with a remarkable display of sportsmanship, inviting a tearful Gauff to address the crowd. This moment remains a significant memory for both players. Osaka reflected on the significance of this upcoming match, stating, "Just to be at this point of my life and to be playing her again is, honestly, for me, kind of special." This sentiment captures the personal journey and mutual respect underpinning their rivalry. The highly anticipated match is scheduled as the second fixture on the prestigious Arthur Ashe Stadium, coinciding with the Labor Day holiday in the United States. It follows the men's singles match between Andrei Rublev and Felix Auger-Aliassime, which is slated to commence at 4:30 p.m. UK time, 11:30 am local time. Consequently, Gauff and Osaka are expected to take to the court between 7:00 p.m. and 8:00 p.m. UK time. It's important to note that this timing could be adjusted if the preceding men's match experiences delays. For context, the earlier match between Rublev and Auger-Aliassime starts at 4:30 p.m. BST. This sets the stage for the Gauff-Osaka encounter, potentially beginning around 7 p.m. BST, though this is an estimate. This extensive reporting by the Roger Report underscores their commitment to covering pivotal moments in sports and society, ensuring audiences are well informed about the events that shape our world. That's a wrap on the details for this epic showdown. Stay tuned for our lightning round recap and your full call to action. And that's a wrap on today's essential updates. We saw an incredible tennis rivalry reignited with a touching display of sportsmanship between Naomi Osaka and Coco Gauff. We also got an inspiring look at Naomi Osaka's personal journey through motherhood and her powerful return to the sport. Plus, we broke down the full US Open schedule and the precise timings for that must-see Gauff-Osaka match. Don't miss any of the action. Make sure you're subscribed, hit that notification bell, drop a comment with your thoughts, and follow us on all social media platforms for more breaking news and exclusive content. We'll see you next time on the Roger Report.